All right, so it's been about 2 weeks since I made a video, and I'll be honest with you, man. I ain't been feeling it. I ain't in the mood, you know what I mean? But today, I was sitting here thinking, right? Everybody's running around bitching about these kids and the chads and all this nonsense. Like, I remember 2007, 2008, when we had our utopian visions of the world as pups, right? When we was younger, and we were standing, it was like 2005, 2006, 2007, somewhere around there. And we were all active in the Tea Party and donating and InfoWars and it up and all them bumper stickers and all the shit that we were doing, right? And we were standing there trying to figure things out. And we didn't have the ability to articulate stuff and make any real changes. So, you know, I'm sitting here with my brain doing my thinky thing that I be thinking, right? And I go, I feel like we should be doing some shit. I put up a Twitter poll yesterday, right? I was like, if we had to redo the US, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's time that we did it too. Like, legit, I think it's about that time of the day where, we stand here and we kind of just, man, listen, we need a complete rethink of what we're doing. What would I do, right? What would you do first? You know what I'm saying? I think the first thing we need to do is redraw all the state borders, right? Because I think it's time for a drastic redo, because you have a lot of people living inside of a state border right now that have absolutely nothing in common with each other, all right? Short of like places like Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Jersey, maybe, Montana, right? There's a lot of these states that legit, they just, like if you separated them out from what they were, like it would end up being a complete, like if you ended up splitting the state up, like a place like New York, right? For instance, if you go upstate New York, gorgeous, bunch of Trump people, pickup trucks. I was just up there yesterday. It was beautiful, right? So I did have a dude try to climb my truck and fight me up, up by Albany. But, that's Albany. And let's see, look, I cut Albany off. So, right, this is the map that I came up with in my head. It's kind of crude, right? Legit, it's kind of crude. I'll give you that at the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a crude map at the second. But I did some work on this. Legit thinking about it, and I'm going to stand here and I'm going to bring you what I think we should do. So, without further ado, let's get to it. All right. So, this is going to be the New Atlantic, right? That's what I'm calling this place, right? It consists of Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, parts of New York, Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Northern Virginia, right? Which covers D.C., Baltimore, all of Jersey, Albany, New York, all the bullshit in Connecticut, Boston, Hartford, all these places. Sorry about your luck, Maine. You've been pretty all right so far. Like, you got all the moose and the bear to protect you. You all right. You know what I'm saying? And we separating all these motherfuckers out. And I think we need to build a wall and charge them $1,000 to lead that bitch. Now we keep most of them and most of the riffraff, up inside of it. Right? Now, next one, the Appalachians. This is my neck of the woods, right? And I'm over in Pennsylvania, kind of like towards like the midsection a little bit, right? But, you're cutting out basically, this is the Appalachians, what I'm calling it, right? These are the Appalachian Mountains that they'll run basically from where the red line is on the top down to where the two red lines connect on the bottom. Plus West Virginia, this is the Allegheny Mountains through West Virginia and the western Pennsylvania, Ohio, Kentucky, right? These are all like, Ohio's kind of a flatter state, but I'm gonna be honest with you, not a lot of difference between PA and Ohio, and like it's just really not. They're kind of like gorgeous places. Like, they're nice places to visit. They're beautiful areas. West Virginia, northwestern Virginia, right? And Western Virginia. You coming with, get nothing misunderstood. We ain't leaving you. You rocking with us. This is Trump country right here, right? Now, see, I included Michigan, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm adding Michigan to a different area, right? So, the next spot we're going to, the lakes. Right, these are the lakes is what I'm calling them. Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota. Places where it snows a lot. It's fucking cold. Nobody wants to live there. They're all Swedish motherfuckers. Right? Like, legit. I feel like these people here are of common descent. You know what I'm saying? They kind of got a common ancestry. I feel like they should kind of be grouped together as far as stuff's concerned. Next. All right, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, and Iowa. All right, so these are your corn states, right? That's what I'm calling these the corn states, right? It's what this is right here. You know, I mean, it's a place where a whole bunch of corn grows and pretty much nothing else. And if you're concerned being an Iowan about Illinois and Indiana, you know, South Bend and Chicago and Kansas City, Missouri, don't worry. I'm taking care of that for you. All right. Don't you sweat your pretty little head. Tennessee and North Carolina. These are going to be what's known as the Borderlands. All right. It's the reason I didn't add them to the Appalachians. These are going to be what's known as the border regions. All right. And you go, border to what? Like, what are you talking about, border? Welcome to New Africa. All right. Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, and Florida. 40 acres and a mule is what we promised them, right? I say we give them the 40 acres and a fucking mule. We give them 5 states down south. This is yours. This is New Africa. All right. We got in a whole conversation today on Discord about this. And legit, I think it can be done. Everybody was like, oh man, you know, fucking whatever. And I'm like, yo, look, with the proper propaganda, you know what I'm saying? And like, legit, a little, you know, you put the proper people in charge, you know, put Obama in charge of this, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, he's a figurehead. He just says what he's told to say. He gets up there and he gives his speech. Let me tell you something, right? He gets up there and starts doing his fucking thing. Legit. And I mean, he'll have the thugs calling people Uncle Toms who don't work. You know, I mean, real shit. You know, I make everybody own shit, you know, fucking give them a stake in it. I think we could make that work legitimately. And again, it solves a whole lot of those problems up there in the Midwestern states. A lot of your places as well, too. All right. This here, I'm calling, Texas with Gators, right? Texas, New Mexico, Louisiana, and Arkansas. Look, all right, Texas, I like you. You're a great state. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You're doing really good things. But here's the thing. You got Arkansas, Louisiana, and New Mexico around you, okay? Now, New Mexico's not too bad of a place. Lots of guns, lots of ammo, great shit. Louisiana and Arkansas are fucking diabolical nightmares. You get to take care of those two, all right? And spread your shit over there to them. I think you'll do well. Legit, I think you will do well. Next one. All right, so Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma. I forget what I called this one. Legit, I really do. Like, I completely out of my head. What did I call this? Oh, the panhandle with weed. Yeah, so Oklahoma and Kansas are, you know, I mean, like, you know, Tornado Alley. Colorado has a whole bunch of weed. I feel like Oklahoma needs some weed in their lives, you know what I mean? And legit, we should probably give it to them. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is a good match right here. All right. Oregon and Washington, right? This is Canadian communism, right? That's what this is right here. Canadian coffee with communism. I hate these fucking states. I'll be real. So I've been eating popcorn and whatnot, man. I'm over here coughing and whatnot. Throat is dry. But yeah, like legit, these two Antifa producing states, all right, you two get to go live together and enjoy yourselves, all right, and you by yourself. I don't fucking care. You fuck your state. I hate these states. All right, so this here is it's big sky country with potatoes. All right, we're adding Idaho to Montana, Wyoming, Nebraska, South Dakota, and North Dakota. We got the Marcellus Shale regions all up in this right here, right? Wyoming's a big corn state. Nebraska's a big corn state. Idaho's a big potato state. Montana's just a big goddamn state with nothing to fuck in it. I feel like this is a good match, right? Like, I don't know why they need to be independent states. Like, oh, you could just all be together and hang out and be cool and be one people. Like, it's just, I don't understand what the need is for the different states on this one here. Legit. You know, just get it done. You know, like, fucking have one common rule. So, like, we can have, like, basically a Marcellus Shale region. And, you know, when Canada decides, you know what I'm saying, that they're going to stand here in charge, I forget what the hell name of the fucking territory it is. But whatever it is, as soon as they decide to leave and they'll come join you, we'll add them. And, like, you just be a big, massive oil production area. It'd be like Saudi Arabia in America. All right. So, now, okay, I'm calling this one here, armed Mormons with horse. All right, so we're adding NorCal, Nevada, Utah, and Arizona. This is one of the ones where you got to split the state up, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll talk about California after this. But, right, so we're adding North Carolina, Nevada, Utah, and Arizona. I know Utah is a Mormon state by itself, but you don't get to fucking get your own goddamn state. There's nothing the fuck there. Legit. There's nothing in your entire goddamn state. Right? Like, on some real shit. And then you have, Arizona, which, they could use some help right now. Nevada, you know what I'm saying? Got tons of gambling and whatnot. It'll be all right. And Northern California produces shit tons of food. And we're going to get them away from these fucking SoCal cocksuckers. You know what I mean? I feel like it'll be a good idea for them. Right? All right. So, and then we have SoCal. I'm calling this the USSC, right? United Soviet State of fucking California. This piece of shit place. I hope, legit, I really do hope the San Andreas Fault opens up and pushes them into the fucking Pacific Ocean. That's where everybody in the United States kind of feels about it at this point. And I've made it from like the top of San Francisco the whole way to the bottom. Fuck them. I don't care if they join Mexico, to be real. I'd sell them to the Japanese. I don't fucking care about California. I really don't. I fucking hate that place. And I'll be pretty good not eating almonds the rest of my motherfucking life just so I don't have to deal with Californians anymore. Legit. I don't, take away all the technology. I don't fucking care, all right? Elon Musk is moving to Texas. Like, it is what it is. But anyway, man, y'all give me your opinion. Let me know what you would do. Hell, draw up some maps yourself. Put them in the Discord. Put them on my Twitter. Holla at me. Let me know what you think, all right? Time, peace. You know the deal. Peace be like one, man. Later.